My name is Karen Peter-Seeley. I've been the principal secretary at Coronado since 2012.
Wonderful. So how did you first become interested in this career?
Actually, I applied for a job when I was still in high school, and it was a secretarial position at a construction company during the summers. Well, back in high school, it was they wanted us to learn all types of business. Back then it was typing and shorthand and accounting, and so when I applied for the position at the construction company, I got hired right away, and those were the types of things they were looking for. Friendly, compassionate, because you're constantly meeting people, parents, that have concerns, and attentive and patient, and you're just working with people. Depending on the company, I think the private sector probably pays more than the school district, but I love being in the school district. And the district has different starting salaries and a step system, so you're not paid on merit or your performance. It just goes up every year. And I think the entry position here at school, which would be a school support assistant, they start at $13.28 an hour, and administrative assistants like myself start at $15.36, and then the yearly increase is about 35 cents an hour every year. My office is here, and it's kind of in a pathway, people coming back and forth, but I like the activity. I'm adjacent to the principal's office and all of the administration offices up here, so it's the business office, the athletic office, the assistant principals are down the hall. We have meetings and conferences in the room next to me, and then this is just a great place for people to come and sit when they're waiting for meetings with the principal or different things like that. So. I have lots of tasks that change weekly, daily, every year. In fact, when I started in 2012, I don't do much of anything that I was required to do then. It's all evolved and changes all the time depending on district directives and what they're looking for, and the different principals too. When I started, it was Mr. Engstrom, then the next year it was Ms. Landwehr, and then Darren's been here for the last 7 or 8 years, I believe. But I set up meetings, I attend academic council meetings, which is the principal, the assistant principals, administrative staff, and then all the department heads like English, math, science, and all that. I take the minutes. I work with human resources downtown to post for job openings. I set up interviews, submit paperwork. There's all kinds of monthly reports that I'm required to do. I prepare Blackboard messages. I publish good news and the newsletter, although we haven't done the newsletter this year because there's so many changes, and if I post it, it's not going to be relevant the next day. Department meetings, Darren evaluates teachers, and so I schedule those for him to go into the classroom and then meet with the teachers here also. I track GPA reports for the students, and then I'm in charge of the Academic Achievement Awards, and I'm sure you've been to those celebrations down in the cafeteria with the yogurt. I coordinate with PTA and SAC committees. I reconcile the Visa cards for myself and Darren, make purchases, prepare promo flyers and brochures for 8th grade open house, and we do travel requests and overtime pay, and well, the list goes on. It's fun. The day goes quick. Let's see. The benefits is the students. I just love the energy and the youthfulness that they bring. It's just not the same as working in the private sector where you're just working with adults. And then the challenges, I think, are sometimes the changes that the district requires. I just think, why are you doing that when it's worked like this? But changes are good. And then the budget restraints is hard to deal with. And then the internet connectivity and program crashes. I know it's frustrating for everybody, and I feel that too. So. Yes, very much. I live 4 minutes away, which is nice, so I can come and go, and back and forth quite a bit. The job is 8 hours a day, and it's Monday through Friday, which is the hours my husband works too. And so when my kids were at home, I had time to go to all their athletic activities and choir and all that type of thing. So that's been fun. And I love to go now and see the students that go here, their athletic activities and events, because it's fun to see them in a different light versus just the classroom.
You feel like it's covered?
No, the people I work with. I mean, Mr. Smith is wonderful. He makes the job really enjoyable. In the business office, they're just, we help each other, and it's just great. Yeah. Oh, like I said, it changes daily, just depending on district directives. Also, when COVID came around, everything became WebEx and virtual meetings and all that stuff. We still worked from home. Also, programs that didn't work, like the ZAP program. I don't know if you're familiar with that. It was taking kids who weren't connecting in the classroom and weren't doing well. We would take them out and put them in special classes to bring them up to speed, but they were still missing class time. So we've gotten rid of that program, put them into the help center, and they're just targeting them to succeed. And then programs that do work, like the help center, we just keep them going and make them better. Well, it wasn't what I wanted to do when I graduated from high school, but like I said, I had worked 2 summers in the construction, and I enjoyed it and I was good at it, and I did not finish college, but it's a good fallback career, and I've enjoyed it, and it's all about the people that you work with.